is going on, everybody? It's your boy Big Guy Bets back at it again with another live stream. For those of you that were waiting for me last night, I am so sorry. I was definitely a little bit later to the party than usual. A little bit later of a night than not that I'd like, because it was actually quite a fun night, but definitely one of those nights that I got back to the crib and just was not looking forward to hopping on here and spewing some bullshit. I was ready to hit the sack. So for those of you that came from my last video, you guys know I have a few new people here and there as always, but we did cash both of our free picks. We did give out NC State. That wasn't the main play of the day though. We did give out Wake Forest -1.5. Doesn't really get much easier than 11-0 victory. I told you guys it felt like a, oh, what's up, Dwayne? How's it going, my brother? You get to make it. Well, we're not super late. You're able to make it in. I love it, bro. We got we had a Wake Forest -1.5. It didn't really get much easier than that. Again, I told you guys, Liberty's a dog shit team. Wake Forest coming off of 3 straight losses at home. There was no way where they were going to lose 4 in a row at the couch, especially to Liberty. That was kind of a weird rat shit stinky line, to be honest with you all. So don't know really how the books came up with that line, but hey, we take advantage of those wins, and they don't really get much easier than that. Overall for VIP, yeah, Ray, that was so fucking easy, bro. I mean, it absolutely diabolical, making them -195. And I mean, I know some people that got -1.5 at plus money, so absolutely diabolical. In VIP, 3-2, a little over a unit of profit. That's a pretty good day, obviously. Anytime you can say that you greened out is great. Really was disappointed in Georgia Tech yesterday. I went for a couple of big plus money plays that just weren't able to come through. It kind of sucked, at least for those plus money. But I did hit one big plus money. We had Wake Forest -1.5 in VIP. Yes, sir. Let's go. Wake up to the free line. Exactly. We had Nebraska on the money line that cashed. I still need to do my recap, but Wake Forest, that's greened out. Nebraska money line that cashed. Georgia Tech, awful wager. And then I tried a little 2-team parlay, and I think both of these teams actually ended up losing. So I honestly feel better about shit like that. When you split them down the middle, it honestly pisses you off. But Cal never held a lead, but Alabama blew a lead in the 8th. I mean, it is what it is. That's Alabama. I even talked about this on my last video. I said Alabama was gonna lose against South Alabama, but because they lost all 3 to Kentucky, I was like, well, there's no way they lose 4 in a row before they play against Florida this week. Turns out they're that shitty. So, but we did. Some people don't even know who CSUN is, and that's what that makes me different from everybody else in the industry. I'm able to snipe these CSUN money lines. Like, I'm not over here giving you guys -500s every single day and parlaying them up and hoping for the best. I'm giving you guys plus money bangers because I know these teams, I know these spots. There's not a single soul on the internet that gave away Cal State Northridge on the money line yesterday +135, and they cashed out for us. So I even had, if Dwayne's still in here in the live, he texted me personally. He's a lifetime member, and he goes, well, who the fuck is CSUN? When I hear people that say, who the fuck are these teams, that's when you know you're a really good handicapper, because I'm out here fucking getting lines that no one else knows about. So thank you, Cal State Northridge, for the plus money, and we move on to, the next day. So like I said, another day of profit. For those of you that are new here, I always try to say in here, guys, go take advantage of these passes ASAP. I will probably be putting up a college basketball pass. I've been going back and forth. Last year I did it. It was extremely profitable. I did a March Madness challenge. I just haven't felt... it's just a lot of work to run one of those things, especially with how much content we're doing in baseball. It's hard to keep up, and I want to make sure that I continue to provide the best winners possible. So I'm going back and forth. If this video, CSUN, let's go. If we get to a certain amount of likes on this video, I'm gonna go with if we get to like 13 to 15 likes, I will post a college basketball pass for March Madness, probably for only like $25, 25 $50 for the entire March Madness. That's only because I'm not going to be putting out as many plays as I did last year, just again with the content. So at the very least, subscribe to my free pick plan, guys. But this is where you're going to make a lot of money. You ask again, I note him because he's in the chat, but Parlay Wheezy, he's been with me for about 2 years now. He sends me screenshots every day, and I'm honestly baffled that it's even him. He used to send me screenshots of $10 bets, $5 bets, $15 bets, and now this dude's over here ripping $150 unit plays. That's all from tailing the plays, so you can't really get much better than that, guys. And he's getting good at gambling too. Like, he knows when I'm gonna take certain spots. So you're not going to learn anything more than from learning from me, guys. I really promise you that. So without further ado, we're going to get into the Wednesday's slate. I don't really love this slate in the grand scheme of things. I look at this slate kind of like a step sibling. Like, it's cool, but like, you don't love them, or maybe adopted. Maybe that works better for adopted. It's just not like the newborn, It's not like something that I'm over here getting excited about or thinking it's super cute, It's basically like the girl at your high school that's like been pretty for a while, but you would never date her, type shit. So I really am not. I'm not like seeing too many spots where I'm going to be attacking. I do have a few plays that I've kind of targeted for VIP. I'm waiting for totals to come out for now, but I really overall, I don't know if I even want to go over some of these games because honestly, a lot of them are pretty shit. We're not getting too many lines, and let me pull up the DraftKings Sportsbook here on the side so I can check it out a little bit. If anybody, while they're in here, has any questions at all, please reach out. There's quite a few games on it too today, so we got to get kind of going a little bit. There's quite a few close money line parlays. Or sorry, money lines meaning pick'ems. So I'm gonna have to go through who possibly could be. Dude, see, I'm looking at a line right now I can't really say too much about because it's just absolutely diabolical what these books are doing on these midweeks. But again, I always tell you guys, be a little bit careful with these midweek games because some of these teams really don't give a rat's ass. I honestly might just hop right into the free pick because I do need to get going here. Virginia Tech is playing VCU today. It was supposed to be played yesterday, but they postponed it to today. It is going to be played at Virginia Tech in Blacksburg, Virginia. Actually, wait. Is it? Yeah. Okay. I think, is that English? Well, I gotta make sure that this is correct. Not that like home field advantage really means much during a fucking. Okay. Not that home field advantage means too much on a midweek, but they're taking on a VCU team that hasn't been too bad so far. They are 11-8, just beat a LaSalle team that's, I mean, meh. They played Virginia close. They lost to North Carolina in a midweek by 10. In total on their midweeks, let's see, that midweek they lost by 10. This one they beat William and Mary 9-2. William and Mary is 7-12. Played a lot of shit teams, it seems. So take that one with a grain of salt. Lost to Old Dominion 12-10. They have Dayton on the road this week. Dayton 13-6 overall. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a look ahead spot necessarily. Virginia Tech going and facing a pretty solid Duke team, but they're playing them at home. They are coming off of a win. I just, at the end of the day, when you look at these two teams on a broad scale, you have to like Virginia Tech's lineup a little bit better. You have to like who they've played a little bit better. Back-to-back weeks, they've played two offenses that are just premium offenses. I mean, these two teams combined, I mean, rake. We're talking 370 average as teams combined between Georgia Tech and Virginia, and they played both of these on the road. These are tough ACC opponents, but they continue to they don't get swept. They at least win one, meaning that they don't fucking roll over and die. One thing I don't like obviously is losing to Marshall in the midweek, but guys, this was right after they played Texas A&M, Mississippi State, and Tennessee. So I mean, this team program is battle tested. I mean, you got a top 25 team, used to be, maybe even is a top 25 team today, now top 25, and I believe Virginia just cracked the top 25. So back to back to back teams, and when you're losing to teams like Marshall, maybe they take this midweek game a little bit more serious. As for VCU, again, I talk about their schedule. You're not over here loving their schedule. They played Virginia, like I kind of had mentioned before, in North Carolina, but a coastal team at this point. This is when they were really getting beat up in terms of. Arms getting a little bit fucked up and all that stuff. So I really do. I wouldn't say this is my favorite spot in the world, but Virginia Tech has to be the play here. Again, you're going to be playing a Duke team that is a little more stolid, so you're not going to be necessarily looking forward to it, but you want to go into that with a little bit of steam. And we're getting this at a minus 135 price right now. I don't know why we wouldn't take this here, to be honest with you. I think it's going to keep on moving up, but minus 125 is a pretty good price for a team that's playing at home. Hasn't won a midweek in over. I mean, let's see the last time they won a midweek. February 24th. This would be a perfect bounce back spot to kind of get into ACC play with a win. Again, they've played too many good teams in a row to kind of not choose them here. So in terms of starting pitching, they haven't came out with their starting pitching so far, but when you look at their lineup, it's not the most impressive so far this year, but I think that they can take advantage of a VCU team that hasn't played anybody, is going on the road, and also VCU, I think it's their first away game in a while. So the last time they were on the road was actually February 28th. This will be their first away game in fucking, let's see, what's today's date? The 19th, 18th? Almost 3 weeks at home, and now their first game on the road. I'm gonna side with the Hokies in this one. So the Hokies will be the free pick in today's live stream. For those of you that want to get those free picks for college basketball, you're gonna have to send this out to all your friends and family so that you can get this video to about 13-14 likes, and then we'll run that up for you guys. So if you let's see, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I don't see any dogs that we want to really talk about before I get out of here. No, it's a quick one. I know it's a short one. That's what they used to call me before I put injections in my wiener. No, I'm just totally kidding. Totally kidding. Natural, very decent sized is what some may say. But appreciate you all. Love you all. Best of luck in all your bets today. College basketball starts tomorrow. March Madness. Cannot wait. I'm going to get out of here, put some pants on, and go